Thank you for Jonathan. It was actually a very good introduction to what I want to say, and perhaps actually some of the slides I can go very fast, because I think you made the point already in a big way. So I'm going to talk about ontologies and knowledge graphs, but first I want to talk to 1 minute about TotalEnergies, what we are. Then I talk about pharmaceuticals versus oil and gas, a kind of a comparison, but I think you already alluded, because many of the things you were saying, I said, check, check, check. We're doing the same. Key data challenges and then conclusions. I was asked to speed a bit up to catch up some time, so I will go fast. TotalEnergies is a big French oil company, number 25 on the Forbes global list, so a big one, 100,000 people. And actually our strategy is to go green. Our CEO has been very consistent over the past 5 years. He has the vision that this is where we have to go, and this is just the transition and actually the money making to make sure that we can do this. I'm not going to talk about our peers, how they are doing, but we are doing what we are saying. TotalEnergies EP Denmark is started in '72. Maersk Oil at that time was bought by Total 6 years ago. We produce actually almost all the hydrocarbons that Denmark needs. So Denmark is, and there is another smaller operator, so actually Denmark is self-sufficient on hydrocarbons. We have 1,200 people. We are in Esbjerg, so my train ride today is 7.5 hours back. Our platforms are about 250 kilometers out in the sea, and they are connected with a fiber, or a fiber ring actually, because we have redundancy. My mission is to deliver fit-for-purpose data to fuel a data-driven decision-making culture. A disclosure: of those 1,200 people, 400 people have access to Copilot, the generative AI tool from Microsoft. And actually it's a tool that has in it the retrieval. So it actually analyzes your query, finds the things, does a search, use that information to actually give you a much more relevant outcome. Yes, thank you. Actually, I used it for my presentation, complete disclosure, but I don't trust what it gives me. It's always an iterative process. So for me, it's an extension of what I do. It's not Copilot dictating what I'm going to say. Full disclosure. Comparison between pharma and oil and gas. I have 6 topics. I think we are so, exploration and discovery is very similar. High failure rate, we need to find oil in the ground, you need to find new drugs. And actually the competitive advantage is data assets. Uncertainties. All kinds of uncertainties, all can be managed by leveraging data. Financial stakes. For us, it costs us 10 billion to develop an oil field. Copilot told me that 2.6 billion is a good ballpark figure. You tell me if it's hallucinating or not. Risk profile. You have all kinds of risks. We have all kinds of risks. And actually data is one of the things to solve it. Capturing knowledge. You actually, as a corporation, are gathering knowledge over time, and you want to consolidate that. We have the same. We have basin understanding of geological structures and so on. It's the same. Data. Monitoring and intervention. We have big rotating equipment with turbines and so on that we monitor to be sure that they don't fail on us. I mean, a human being is a bit the same. You have wearables, we have IoT. It's the same. So that was the introduction. Thank you. I could go fast. Key data challenges. I like this picture. The big data challenge is silos. You have all different types of data sources and all nicely in their own system. That's one of the big problems. And you have the same as we, I think. You tell me if I'm wrong. So what are ontologies? Ontology is nothing more than a structured way or a structured framework to organize information. Data, information, knowledge. It's different degrees, but actually it does all of it. It uses semantic relationships to map real-world entities. So actually, it's blurry. It's on purpose because I'm not allowed to show it. This presentation was made yesterday after a challenge by Michaela. Thank you for that. So I'm not allowed to show you, but I can tell you that it is, for instance, about people and certifications and experience and machines and failures in the past and all kinds, that type of data that you all condense together and you actually let work together. And for me, I've seen it time and time again that 1 + 1 is more than 2. We have defined 19 data domains in, 15 data domains are defined in OneTech, our technical support organization that is servicing EP, so exploration and production, but also refineries and also the green transition. They have defined 15 technical data domains, 6 subsurface and 9 surface. And they are facility design, facility operations, subsurface, reservoir engineering, those kind of things. And we actually have a semantically annotated virtually layer that makes 10 of those data domains available to end users in my affiliate. So we have, and that powers Power BI dash or reports, and we have one report, and that is actually the MD's report. He has all the different aspects. HR is on there, safety is of course on there, production is on there, and he can drill down. You can drill down to actually, and it's all data driven. It comes all from that same information or virtualization layer. I have an ambition, and I think I will have to be obliged to do it, to create a knowledge graph on top of that and actually see if we can even do more. That people can actually drill down and slice and dice and do all kinds of things. So, I think, I mean, from what I understand from pharma, I think ontologies in pharma could be the integration problem, could be the drug discovery, could be personalized patient care. So you actually look at that one patient instead of kind of often a male-based patient, general, average patient, talking about just Michaela. Often it's many drugs work better for men than for women. Yes, yes. Drug safety, compliance, open innovation, collaborative research, what you were talking about. Personal, I didn't know your slides, but personalized patient care, knowledge management, actually trying to if Total Energies knew what Total Energies knew, we would even make more profit. And I think it's a lot of companies have the same problem, that actually are somewhere in a corner somebody knows, but nobody else knows. And more. You talked AI, ML, blockchain, perhaps, I don't know. Data privacy, sustainability, just fair. Conclusion? Michaela? 12 minutes. Transformational potential of SKJs, so semantic knowledge graphs. I think it can help us in integrating data and making, I mean, I actually said something else when you gave the slide with the quote. I said actually something else. I said it even much stronger. Data has no value. It is only when it's used for an application in the field that it creates value. It has a value potential. If you don't do decision making, it's actually lost. If you don't use the data for anything that goes back into reality, it's lost. So it's stronger than that. Future outlook drives data-driven strategies, and I think general major advantage in oil and gas, and I think in pharma as well. That's it.